morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Phins Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I welcome back to the Miss Phins Show, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Again, hit that like button. Yeah, yesterday was so insanely crazy, but I didn't even get a chance to get. It was just crazy. So sorry I didn't get to come on. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but it's okay. Tomorrow we're gonna have our mock draft, ladies and gentlemen. So come through. But tomorrow I'm gonna give you all the Miami Dolphins updates. I'm gonna touch on some today. You know what I mean? Because we're part of the AFCs too. But for the most part, I'm gonna give you the rest tomorrow, Friday, and we're gonna be doing the mock draft as well. So appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the like button. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over today, as you can see, the AFC East free agency updates. What are the rest of the teams doing in our division? How does that impact their teams? And how does that impact the Dolphins, obviously, because we're going to have to see them twice every year. And then also, too, we are going to be taking a look at, some of the moves we've made so far. Not all of them, some of them, you know. So go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. What's that? I don't know if you guys remember that. Oh my god, I was like a kid when this one came out. That Taco Bell commercial. That was it the Taco Bell? Yes, it was. Was it the Taco Bell commercial? I know the movie, Scary Movie. They had the dude from Ghostface or whatever. I don't know what his name is, but it was, they're like, what's up? What's up? What's up? And I think Taco Bell also had a version of that too. I don't know. Anyways, guys, hit that like button on your way in, guys. Hit that like button on your way in. Thank you so much. Shout out to Aquavision in the building. Delusional, as always, in the building. Damien, what's up, Damien? I want us to draft Membu and Starks, or Starks. Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that on our third mock draft tomorrow. We break it down, give you prospects who we should be looking at, do a couple trades. I'll probably do again, just the top 3 rounds, you know. Yeah, we'll probably do that. But let me go ahead and pull this off. Ooh, we've got the Buffalo Jills. We're gonna start with the Buffalo Jills, or I don't know. Should I start with the Bills? They've had some activity. All right. I don't know. Let's see who's got the least activity. Because all of these are just trades that. Wow. Wow. That's funny. Okay. Nah. I mean, I could. I'm going to leave the Bills for last because they got the most. Let me go ahead and start with the New England Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to discuss all the transactions so far. Let me share my screen real quick. Share my screen. Share my screen. Well, that's not supposed to happen. Let's go. There you go. We'll make this puppy bigger. Boom and boom. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, these are the 2025 Patriots transactions, courtesy of ESPN. Thank you, ESPN. I like ESPN because it's easy to read. I mean, I could go NFL Network if you really wanted to. Like, I guess. Let me see what NFL. Uh, Patriots. Oh, just free agency. Trackety track tracks. Bum bum. Let me see. Let me clear my throat. Literally, it is the exact same thing. Um, let's see. Press releases. I guess it. Oh, okay. No, the Patriots already got their own. Okay, this is not bad. So I'm gonna give you the lowdown, and then they also have some. The Patriots themselves have like a miniature, you know, thing on their. I don't know. They got something on here, so I'm gonna show you guys so you guys can see it. This makes it easy. Yeah, why not? But as you guys know, they started all of this by getting the head coach they wanted, which is Mike Brable, ladies and gentlemen. As a Miami Dolphins fan, man, I'm so mad about that move, man. Listen, let me tell you something. If you've watched the Miami Dolphins play in the last 4 years, 5 years, and you've watched the Tennessee Titans play or whatever, you know that the one team we have yet to beat for whatever reason is the Tennessee Titans. And every time we've needed, we're one game away. We beat the Titans. We make it to the playoffs. Nope, we still haven't. And the years that we did make the playoffs, we didn't even play the Titans. I don't understand why. And they just signed that guy as their head coach, which is just great. So they ended up going ahead and hiring their guy. Now, the minute the Titans released or let go of Mike Brable, I thought that was the dumbest move on their behalf. I'm like, you got a coach that's young, is good at both sides of the ball, and on top of that too, he's so good. Why would you not give him more chance to really build it there? Nope. We already knew. Dumb move by the Titans, but it is what it is. And everybody, the whole world knew he was going back to the Patriots. There was no way on earth, in no scenario, that man wasn't going to go back to the Patriots. And I said it, I'm like, watch, he's going to go back to the Patriots. He's going to bring like half the staff back when he was there. It only makes sense, guys. He's a former Patriots player plus former Patriots coach who's had success as a head coach. He's one of two coaches out of the entire Belichick tree to have actual success in as a head coach. It's one of two. It's literally one of two, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Mike Brable, he's there. Pretty much brings everybody. Josh McDaniels back as an OC. He's got he brought back actually a few other guys too, but he's the first one I could think of. So they started with their coaching. I've already built their coaching staff. Took a look at who they had in their team as far as who they wanted to go ahead and bring in. So this is who they have. This is the move they've done since February. They hired Todd Downing as wide receivers coach. I really, excuse me, I really thought they were going to hire Wes Welker, but I guess they didn't. Signed tight end Giovanni Ricci to the futures contract. Release Oko Rafor, the offensive tackle. Re-signed the defensive tackle Jeremiah Farms to a 2-year contract. They also re-signed Jaquan Jackson to a 1-year contract. Released linebacker Sionta Takitaki. I really liked his name, but he couldn't hack it. And then Ben Brown and Demontre Jacobs to execute exclusive rights contracts. They went ahead and signed both of them O linemen. Now in March, these are the moves that the Patriots have already executed. Placed to a restricted free agent tender on linebacker Christian Ellis. Traded Devon Godchaux to Orleans Saints for a 2026 7th round pick. Dang. Look, we all know Devon Godchaux was actually pretty good. But to be traded for not even a this year's 7th round pick, but a next year's 7th round pick, that's like absolutely next to nothing that you could possibly get. So let's. Oh no, no! Don't do me like this. Okay, good job. So let's get into their own free agency tracker, ladies and gentlemen. So you saw what they did so far. Now we're gonna go into their own tracker, what they say. So I believe I saw. Okay, here you go. So these are the unrestricted free agents they have. Jacoby Brissett, Daniel Ekuale, their D tackle, the running back Mikal Hasty, safety Jalen Hawkins, tight end Austin Hooper, cornerback Jonathan Jones, kicker Joey Sly, defensive end Dietrich Watts Jr., and defensive end O'Shane Seminis. 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 Look, that's all I got. Their restricted free agents that they had. Cornerback Alex Austin, exclusive rights. Cornerback Miles Battle. Center Ben Brown, exclusive rights. Dolphin fans, we know who this guy is. Lester Cotton. Linebacker Christian Ellis. Offensive tackle Demontre Jacob, exclusive rights. Wide receiver Jaquay Jackson, exclusive rights. Defensive end Truman Jones. Defensive tackle Jeremiah Farms, exclusive rights. And linebacker Monty Rice. So that's who they had as far as their teams, whether they were unrestricted free agents or restricted free agents. So let's go ahead and continue. This is who they have reportedly signed. Milton Williams, ladies and gentlemen, their defensive tackle. That's actually a pretty, pretty good pickup the um by the the Patriots. Obviously, listen, a lot of stuff that we forget is that, guys, every team has a 90-man roster. We all have to find a way to make this happen. So we got a 90-man roster. Excuse me, that we gotta fill in. And right now, the uh, the Patriots have Milton Williams, Keon White. They got Eric Johnson, the second as a defensive end. Jacqueline Roy, Curious Tonga, and as their nose tackle, they also got Christian Barmore, Jeremiah Farms, and Marcus Harris as their other DNs. They do run a 3-4 base defense, so um, that's why they have those nose tackles in there too. But picking up Milton is not a bad move at all. This gives them an opportunity to get another body in there. According to this analysis, as you can see, Devon Gatchow leaving to the Saints left a void in the interior D line. They had to replace the man. And they did. They were able to go ahead and do it. Being versatile, as you can see. Um, it's a good replacement. Is it a home run? We'll see. You never know when you're picking up guys at the end of the day. But it's a good replacement for Godshaw. That's a good thing. What's up, Miss Fins? The Panthers have 97.2 million in their O line. $100 million in their O line? They really believe in their young man. Let's go. Marino's good. What's up? Christmas morning. Trip to Tampa to pick up my paycheck. Good morning, man. He kept going run over. Saints fans are mad they traded for him. Yeah. Oh, he kept getting run over, you're referring to. Devon Godchow, yeah. Well, congratulations, Patriots fan, or delusional Patriots fan. You can see it right now. Hey, it's a good feeling. You know what I mean? We gotta see his impact overall, but that's good. They also got another one in Chris Tonga. That's not bad at all. What's up? We got CB83 in the building. Good morning. I don't know what happened, man. I was waiting to do the roundtable. It was probably you that wasn't available. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm just teasing you, man. They got oh, look at that nice man good podcast. See, we all love each other. They picked up Tonga over 338 pounds. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Ideal for interior run stopping, which is good. And to your point, delusional Patriots fan, hey, you definitely need big body receivers or big body D linemen to stop the run. So that's good. And opposite of Christian Barmore, not so bad. Not so bad. Now into the offense, they signed offensive tackle Morgan Moses. Morgan Moses, I've heard that, being again a Dolphins fan. I've heard that name for a long time. Been in the league for a long time. That's good. 11-year career. Um, I mean, they needed somebody. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is not bad. Um, let's see here. Versatile and stable in the O line. And this is one thing that I will tell you. And I said this week 4 and moving on this past season. They picked up Drake May as their quarterback, who ended up being their starter, right? And I said, man, I like this kid more. Well, I never liked Mac Jones. I'm gonna be 1,000. I don't like Alabama quarterbacks. It is what it is. But I really like Drake May. I like the way that he was playing the game. I like that he kept his eyes looking downfield. He can take a hit and still deliver the ball with accuracy. I like that he can hit the ball outside the numbers. He can still do pretty much most throws that you want out of your quarterback. He's still a rookie, or I guess second year now. But at the time when I said it, he was a rookie. Raw and to me has high potential. You have to protect your young asset. So I really liked, and again, if you guys know Miss Fans, shout out to all the new fans. Guys, my dad is a Patriots fan. He's been a fan for over 15 years. Used to be a huge Dolphin fan, but got his heart broken a little too much. And I can't even troll him no more about it, because this past season I understood why he became a Patriots fan and just what do you call it? You know, changed his mind. But anyways, even then, I said, man, I really like this kid. And he can scramble, get out the pocket, extend plays. This is a good young quarterback, but the Patriots have to protect him. And to me, that's one of the major things. You see a lot of these pretty good, rookie quarterbacks. They're not like great. They're not like, oh my God. No, they're good, above average. They're good, but they need help being protected. And if you have, that line in front, if you build that wall, like everybody always says, you can go ahead and get the most out of this young man and help him develop better. Now, they've got Layden Robinson, David Andrews, Mike Onwenu, Morgan Moses. That's the starting O line right now for the Patriots. They're trying to build a wall. One thing that they had, and obviously they've been overpaying like a madman left and right, but they had $127 million in the cap. That the most amount of money, also a lot of holes to fill, but they can afford to. Why? Because their quarterback, they know is the guy they want to move forward with on a rookie contract. So you could literally pay for everything around him to give him the best chance to win. So to me, I like the Morgan Moses move. I mean, him as a right tackle, I think he's gonna be good. This is a good move for the Patriots, in my opinion. I liked it. I liked it a lot, and I think that this is a solid piece. It's a solid piece for for the Patriots O line, which is good. You want those young quarterbacks to feel comfortable in the pocket, even if they still scramble, pick up, yardage with their legs. You still want to protect them. And you can tell that the Patriots are trying to do that, especially with Morgan Moses. I thought it was a great pickup by them. Sorry, let me give me a second here. I gotta. Guys, if you haven't done so already, can you guys please hit that like button? I really appreciate it. Thanks. Uh, Next up, they got Carlton Davis. They have reportedly signed Carlton Davis. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, corner. They needed a corner. So they're extremely happy that they got their quarter. Now, look, they have Christian Gonzalez. And I know some people swear Christian Gonzalez is the best corner in the division. I don't care what you tell me. Relax. I think Christian Gonzalez is a really good corner. Is he top three in the division? I mean, sure, you can say that. The man's consistent. He's got a good eye for the ball. And he's been a really good tackler for the Patriots. So you want somebody young like that. When you hate on somebody, you want to go ahead and pair him with someone else that's going to be able to go ahead and kind of mirror that. Cover the other side of the ball. So adding, Carlton Davis the third is good because again, they needed another corner. He's better in the outside as a corner, but he's pretty good. He is pretty good. You can see here that this is their analysis. This is coming straight from the Patriots. Versatile in various coverage schemes. Now, if you know Mike Brable's defense has been such a pain in the patootie for the Dolphins for the last 5 years. Having somebody else as solidified as Carlton Davis, he's gonna maximize everything out of that man. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Second team All Pro Christian Gonzalez. Like, hey man, shout out to him. What's up, Andre Green? Good morning. Good Thursday morning, Miss Phins. Yeah. I mean, Christian Gonzalez good. Some people are just nuts about him, and I'm like, he's good. He's not all that. Mm. I'll tell you this though, he does tend to have the number ones more. The problem is, teams aren't really attacking Christian Gonzalez like that. They're gonna attack whoever's opposite of him. So um um by having now Davis opposite of him, you might start seeing teams take a chance on going to his side. But you needed somebody else on that opposing side. I mean, now they got Carlton Davis as a starter quarter. They got Marcellus Dials and DJ James behind him. They got Christian Gonzalez, obviously, opposite of him. Alex Austin and Miles Battle. Some guys you've probably never heard of, but one thing that the Patriots have always been good at is they don't need big name people or players, man. They can maximize whatever player they have and put them in the best position to execute. So they got depth, they got good starters right now. You can expect that secondary to be pretty good. I mean, that's one of the things we've never really been, oh my God, Patriots defense is so bad. No, now, have they declined, in past years? Yes, but never like, oh, this Patriots defense are bumps. Like, no, no. More often than not, it's the offense that they got issues with. Their defense has actually been pretty good, solid, above average. And they still got in their safeties Kyle Duggar and Jabril Pepper. So you know that secondary, it's only adding more weapons to it. I expect the secondary to be disruptive, and you should see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see, especially with all the other moves the rest of the division is doing when it comes to offense. I can't wait to see what um that secondary for the Patriots ends up doing. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. New England was 32nd or 31st. Yeah, it was rebuilding, so I don't put it past that. The Patriots defense has been pretty above average in specific roles too, if you want to go about that. Now, whenever they're talking about ranking for a defense, 90% of the time they're talking about scoring defense. Have they been burnt? Yeah. Have they been bad? Yes, every defense goes through that, but nothing super major in my opinion where I'm like, oh no, this no, no. But they got their guy. I don't really count last year for being like a real year for the Patriots, if I'm gonna be honest. The one shining thing they had was Drake May, and I was extremely happy about him. I can't even understand why I like him. I mean, I understand why, but I'm annoyed that I like him. I'm annoyed that I like Drake May. Mostly because of my daddy. Like this it. Oh, you're talking about their pass rush was bad, yeah. Yeah. Well, I said parts, not everything was good. Shoot. Okay, outside linebacker Robert Spillane. They just reportedly signed him. How can you say reportedly signed? And this is coming straight from the Patriots website. I'm telling you, man, this is hilarious. Um, PFF graded him 82.3. Not bad. That's not bad at all. Tackling proficiency and run defense are strengths in his game. That's good. And pairing him with Juwan Bentley, veteran captain, that should be pretty good for them. Now, Talking about pass rush, so now you see the Patriots' first free agent addition is reuniting former Titans edge rusher Harold Landry, Harold Harold Landry, with head coach Mike Brable on a 3-year deal. Like I told you guys, Brable is good. He's a defensive led coach, offensive led head coach. So what am I talking? Defensive led head coach. Thank you. That defense has always been a problem for us. Always been a problem. Now, don't get me wrong. We swept the Patriots every year for the last 5 years. So you would think, I mean, Miss Chance, has it really been that bad for you guys? Look, it's okay. Tell your dad T. Higgins to New England. Did that happen? Did that just happen? I'm looking at Twitter to see if there's anything, any updates or anything like that while I'm talking to you guys. Because, we're still at what? Technically day 2 of actual free agency. That would be pretty interesting, I'll tell you that. Not too shabby if that's the case. No, but it will. Oh man, you're just out here hoping and praying. Get out of here. They signed their backup, Josh Dobbs, the astronaut. The veteran QB provides some leadership and experience to the Patriots. Dobbs has 15 career starts, including last year with the 49ers. Matt Collins. Now this one right here. Yep. They got their guy. They needed a wide receiver. They needed a weapon. Matt Collins is huge, 6'4", former Miami Dolphins, former Buffalo Bills wide receiver Matt Collins, Mr. No Shoes himself. Man, I really liked him. I did. I didn't like that we let him go, but he wasn't a good fit for the Dolphins. Did really well with the Bills and hey, found his home over here. This is a good weapon for that young quarterback. So you could expect a lot of connection between him and him and Drake May. Now, who did they re-sign? Tight end Austin Hooper. He had some upside last year. 3 tutties, 45 catches for 476 yards. That's not bad at all. Um, uh, the Patriots love to run that two tight end set a lot, just like Buffalo loves to run it. Dolphins, we don't know what tight ends are, so we don't run that. And if we ever do, it's we're looking for max protection that literally it's not needed because our quarterback can't handle having more time than 2.1 seconds in a pocket. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. Man, this has turned out to be like a very long Patriots update. Am I even gonna get to the other teams? Yeah, we can make it happen. So yeah, that's gonna be very interesting. They've also re-signed Jeremiah Farms again, their defensive tackle. Obviously, they need help in that D line as well for that run stopping scheme that they love to run. Um, Jacob started 13. Oh, they also re-signed O-line Demontre Jacobs as well. Offensive line Ben Brown, which they need him to. I mean, these are kind of standard. Teams are gonna pick up their guys for the most part, their main guys over, and they're also gonna pick up their backups as well. So you're seeing it here. Nothing wrong with them making these moves or re-signing these guys to have some continuity as well. So there you go. What up, Daddy B? Bills are number one, Patriots are number two, Dolphins are three, Jets are four. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still trying to see where the Dolphins are at, man. Are we gonna be? Are we gonna be third in this division? Fourth? I just can't right now. I just can't. Sorry. It's been very, it's been too much right now. What's up, JC? Good morning. Welcome, 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 Dolphin Don in the building. Good morning. Listen, guys, I need your help. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. We got over 60 people in the building, guys. We need those likes. So please hit that like button. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch. Much appreciated. I know we're going in depth, but listen, we had 2 days of tampering period plus the first day of free agency. It's a lot to talk about, with the Patriots. Gottschall, like I told you, he left to the Saints. Well, he technically was traded for a 2026 round, seventh round pick. So yeah, that was interesting, guys. So go ahead, hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. There you have it. That is what the Patriots have been doing so far in free agency. Give me a second. There you go. I'm gonna look cute. Let's go. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Let's see let's see what the what's her name? The Jets have been doing, ladies and gentlemen. What have the Jets been doing? Let's talk about it. Well, let me pull them up real quick. Give you all their little transactions too. Let's talk about the free agent updates, free agency updates for the New York Jets. Obviously, you got to start out with February. Thank you very much. I don't do January because whatever, but you can see here. Signed Aaron Glenn. That was really their biggest move. Let's be honest, okay? Scusi. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Where are we? Okay. So they hired Charles London as their QB coach, a fullback. They signed fullback Andre Beck to a futures contract. And they were busy February 11th. Let's go over that real quick. Actually, I got to start here. Hired Rick Spielman as senior football advisor, Robbie Passon as co-director of player personnel. I don't care about that. Tanner Engstrand, offensive coordinator. Tight coach, more coach after that. More coach, more coach, more coach. Okay, that's all about coaching. Let's go with free agency. So they extended their exclusive rights free agent tender, extended that to wide receiver Irvin Charles and offensive lineman Xavier Newman Johnson. They tendered safety Tony Adams as well. And now let's talk about everybody they've signed. Obviously, the biggest one, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Justice Justin Fields, former Chicago Bears, former Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, Justin Fields to a 2-year contract. A 2-year contract, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That was something. That was something. Um Now a lot of Jets fans, I've heard so many mixed emotions from Jets fans. Not even lying to you. Like some are happy, some are like, oh gosh, I can't. Guys, at worst, at absolute worst, if Justin Fields is a bum, you get a high draft pick and you can pick in 2026 your franchise quarterback, which next year it's already projected to have a much better quarterback room than this year's. This year, you might have one or two semi diamonds in the rough. But to reality, a lot of these guys, even though, yeah, they keep talking about them, dear Cam Wars, your Shador Sanders, your Jackson Darts, blah, 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 right? But it's not such a strong QB class like past years. This upcoming QB class in 2026, it's really the one teams are eyeing. Like, so at worst, you get a really high first round pick, probably even higher than this year. I mean, they were what, seventh? They're seventh. Where's my tankathon? Go to the tankathon. Yup. Oh, I need to make this bigger. Nobody can see that. Not even I can see this. Jets currently, right now, ladies and gentlemen, are picking. No, you bum. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, they got me. They got me good. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Jets are picking seventh, ladies and. Sorry, I can't. These pop-ups, man. But whatever. We're gonna pretend like they're not there. Okay. Jets are picking seventh. Oh, and by the way, Patriots, they're picking in the top four picks. I forgot to mention that. We'll talk about who they next week. We'll talk about who each one in the division should be targeting based on the moves they've already made in free agency and based on their major needs that we have. We'll talk about that next week. This week, I just want to give you an update on the moves they've done in free agency, tampering period, and all that good stuff. Okay, but right now, talking about the Jets, Jets are picking seventh. At worst case scenario, you'll have a better pick next year. Best case scenario, you make the playoffs. Like I don't understand. And the thing is, I mean, Justin Field has a lot, in my opinion, still has really good upside. Now, Josh McDaniels has been good with QBs. I don't know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. I can't even blame Mac Jones for not panning out in New England. When you have, what was his name? The dude with the pencil. You know who I'm talking about. That guy always had like oh god. He used to be the former Detroit Lions head coach, Matt Patricia. Matt Patricia, a defensive coach who then went and took an opportunity to be the head coach for the Lions. A defensive coach. I don't know why Bill Belichick thought, yeah, let me bring him in to be my QB coach, my offensive coach. And I'm like, this this makes zero sense to me. The man has never done the offensive side of the ball in his entire career. I mean, unless you're talking about when he was a head coach, and it was atrocious, and you're gonna bring him in. Yeah, Mac Jones never stood a chance with Matt Patricia as part of his offensive coaching staff. It was just atrocious. You could see it. Even Mac Jones, you could see. And I felt bad for him. You could see he was pissed, yelling on that sideline, and I mean, I don't blame him. It was garbage. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Bill Belichick knew he was on his way out. He was really just trying to like burn it all to the ground or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm just speculating, but maybe. So yeah. Now you are right, JC, and I like this. I'm curious to see if Milton can get them a fourth rounder at least. Well, you know what I find very interesting. Joe Milton was my dad's favorite pick last year. Like Joe Milton, my dad was hoping that the Patriots would actually give him a shot and let him be the starter, you know. But yeah, Joe Milton right now, he's let's see, it's Drake May, Josh Dobbs, and now they got Joe Milton. You still need your emergency quarterback, and I mean, if I'm them, I would still want to see what the guy has got. You know, he's going into his second year, drafted the same year as Drake May. You know, why not try to develop both quarterbacks and see what you got? I mean, if anything, you could always trade him next year. I don't see why you will put all your eggs in your basket and not have a third emergency quarterback. Like nowadays, especially with playing 18 weeks in the season, I know one bye week, but it's 17 games. And get ready, they are pushing for 20. They are pushing hard to have a 20-week or 20 games schedule. That means that teams are gonna the NFL has to absolutely change and add more players to teams in the roster, because 53 roster spots plus your emergency QB, even if you add practice squad guys, it's complete manure. You have to allow teams to have more players in their active roster, period. You can't do any extra games, and they're considering already changing it, not this upcoming season, the season afterwards, to 18 games playing. But if they do that, what are they gonna finally do the two bye weeks, which they should? Because 18 games in a game in a sport that's so physical, you already dealing with all this crap with guys having concussions left and right, and too many starting quarterbacks and too many uh, uh high profile players are getting injured. That dude, if you don't allow teams to have more players in the active roster, it's not going to work. You're diminishing your product. Makes no sense to me. Joe Mill is not better. He keeps more time in the oven. Listen, I didn't say he was better than Drake May. To me, Drake May is your starter. Delusional Patriots fan. But I'm glad you agree. I wouldn't trade Milton. You say till after preseason. Yeah, I just wouldn't. I think Joe Milton deserves a shot. So yeah, that, that's just me. But anyways, we're talking about the Jets, so let's go into the Jets because don't have much time, and the Bills have done so much. Am I gonna have to do the Bills tomorrow? I might have to do the Bills tomorrow with the Dolphins because it's no way I have enough time to do um both of them. But anywho, let's go ahead over here to the Jets. Yes, they signed QB Justin Fields to be their starter. 2 years, I believe it was $10 million. I had it up here, but this, yeah, 2 years. It wasn't that much. That's one good thing that the Jets had. So it ended up not being or costing them too much. But he is a Jet now. So we gotta see exactly what ends up happening. Let me see if I can get the breakdown real quick. Man, And they just let go and release CJ Mosley. Interesting. Interesting. But let me go ahead and let me look up. I just want to see the contract. I just want to see the contract uh for what's his name? My God, you losers aren't gonna put this now. Like, come on. That's why I hate team pages, man. You can never find what you're looking for. Let me just Google Justin Fields. Justin Fields. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. Apparently, Justin Fields is reuniting with his former Ohio State teammate Garrett Wilson. Not too shabby for him. I'm seeing that. That's like a new trend, man. That's definitely like a new trend of teams trying to pair their quarterbacks with the wide receivers or vice versa. Um, Interesting. I'm still not seeing. I don't see the breakdown, but anywho. Oh, here it is. 10 million. No, that's not it. Anyhow, that's fine. I should have put just latest. Why didn't I put latest? I'm such special need. Ugh, I'm so special. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Thank you, Mr. Polk. 2 year, $40 million, $30 million fully guaranteed. Appreciate that. That's why I'm hoping we can get Jedrick Wills. We'll see. Hey, Shake Money in the building. What's up? I think you could wait for deadline to move Milton for more. You mean the trade deadline? That's usually like mid-season, like somewhere around November. So yeah, they might be able to, especially if some of these teams end up having too many injuries. You could expect his value to go up. So that's not too shabby. Anyways, they also signed cornerback Brandon Stevens to a 3 year contract. Signed safety Andre Cisco. Sorry. Yes, I kind of muffled that on purpose because this is still a family friendly show. Uh, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, Cisco in the building to a 1 year contract. You got defensive end Rashad Weaver to a contract. Offensive lineman, God help me, Chuck Wuma Okorafor to a contract. Re-signed cornerback Isaiah Oliver to a contract and sign center Josh Myers to a 1 year contract. Release linebacker CJ Mosley. So that's the Jets transaction so far that you've seen in free agency. Let me show you what the team, excuse me, what the team is saying so far about their moves and what they've done so far. Okay, okay. The Jets have agreed to terms with to sign O lineman Josh Myers, former Packers center, to terms with the Jets for a 1 year, $3.5 million contract. That's not bad at all, guys. I mean, again, and somebody else that played with Justin Fields in Ohio State, that's not very much. Don't worry me much, child, please. What's up, True Blazer? That's not bad at all. Again, they're trying to go ahead and get him the protection he needs. Having somebody like Josh Myers to be the backup to Joe Tippmann, their center, that's a good thing. I don't understand why, you know, why you wouldn't like this move. This is a good move for them. They signed offensive tackle, obviously, Okorafor. Jets, according to Rich Simini, Jets have signed free agent right tackle Chukwuma Okorafor. Early transaction wire. 60 career starts, 59 with the Steelers, one star last year with the Patriots. He's 27. Let me tell you something. That part right there is probably the best thing that he's so young. Now, they got him listed as their starting right tackle, and they got Carter Warren and Zach Bailey as his backups. We got to see. He was a free agent for a reason. But we gotta see. This might be a good move, and plus he came from the Patriots. You already know he knows the division. Not bad at all. Just have signed the terms or re-signed the terms. Their corner Isaiah Oliver. That's good for him. Again, they still need to beef up that secondary, especially after letting go of DJ Reed. Man, I don't know how on earth you let DJ Reed slip out your fingers. That's insane to me. Like, how was that man not a priority for them? Whatever. They got Isaiah Oliver as a nickel back behind Michael Carter. We'll see how that goes. Now, as starters, I'm not gonna lie to you. In that secondary, obviously, you already know they got a Sus Garner on one end, opposite of him, Brandon Stevens. That's always been a decent tandem. Even though the most overrated corner in the league is Sauce Gardner, I don't care what anybody tells me. All corners grab, but this man rides them like Seabiscuit of how much he's holding on to players, man. That's why he got burnt nonstop last year. I don't care what anybody tells me. So yeah, that's we gotta see exactly how that pairs up, obviously, but having Isaiah Oliver back, it's a good depth, good backup piece for him. Nothing wrong with that. Let's make it official. Good morning, Miss Fins and Fins family. Everyone here, come in, hit the like button. Support Miss Fins. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Joe Reese in the building. What's up, Joe Reese? What are you in Abu Dhabi or something like that? Telling you he's a secret agent. He's a secret. That's according to Tom Pellizzaro. Agreed to terms with Edge. Rashad Weaver on a 1 year contract per source. A fourth round pick by the Titans in 2021. Weaver has appeared in 36 career games and has had 5.5 sacks in 2022. Again, edge rusher, not bad at all. I'll tell you this though. I know they made some moves in that defense, but look, the Jets defense has been, in my opinion, as a Dolphin fan, and as a football fan too, they've had a stellar defense. Young guys. Now, last year they were running with their like chicken with their head cut off because their leader in that defense was Robert Sala, their head coach. That was a defensive led head coach. And once they got rid of him after week 4, which was not a very smart move unless you were purposely trying to tank. But yeah, they just, they were in shambles. Just young guys, they lost their mother hen, if you will, or whatever the saying goes. They lost their guy, they lost their leader. And last year was not a pretty good looking defense. Just saying. Just saying. So having somebody like Rashad Weaver, she'll help them out. I mean, again, they needed help Weaver's gonna be able to give him that. We gotta see. We gotta see. The man is depth, so there's nothing wrong with that. Clemens is their and Jermaine Johnson. Those are the top two defensive ends. Um, Rashad Weaver is another piece, another backup. And remember, every team is trying to fill up a 90-man roster. We got to see if any of these guys end up making it or not. Andre Cisco agrees to a 1-year, $10 million contract with Jets. Um, Cisco is now this position right here is probably one of the most important ones for the Jets. Because they didn't have a strong safety. Now they do with Cisco. They have Tony Adams as their free safety and Jarius Monroe as their free safety, but they didn't really have a strong safety. They needed a safety, and they're probably gonna draft one in the draft too. So yeah, this is a good move by them. It's not too expensive. They have money to put in there. You just put that song Cisco Kid in my head. You should have heard you should have heard me before. Nazi Biscuit, I'm telling you, that's all Gardner does. I'm just saying. But it's a good pickup by that defense. It's a good pickup. They needed a strong safety. He's a pretty decent strong safety, so it's just adding to that secondary that they need. Another one, corner Brandon Stevens signs terms, 3-year, $36 million pick, former Ravens pick, third round pick. That's putting in some money in that cornerback room. Maybe he can show, Sauce the holder, Gardner, how to not flipping hole people. But essentially, they needed somebody opposite of Sauce Gardner, guys, after they let go of DJ Reed. So, signing Brandon Stevens to a 3-year deal, it only makes sense. Um, he's still got legs in him. He's still pretty good, overall, man or overall coverage. So we'll see. But they needed somebody opposite of Brandon Stevens. So I mean, of Sauce Gardner. Now they got him with Steven. That's why you see them actually putting money behind this deal. Now that sounds in my head. I know, right? The illusion says Stevens was a questionable signing. I don't think it was a questionable signing. I think it was a pretty decent signing. They needed a corner opposite of Sauce Gardner. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that's one of the positions they're definitely gonna focus in drafting. Because you still need backups to that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Here it is: 2-year, $40 million for Fields, 30 million fully guaranteed. Yo, all these players going out here to athletes first. I can't stand athletes first. They're the ones that got us that dumb contract with Tua. Yes, it's a dumb contract with Tua. Great contract for Tua, though. Hey, shout out to him. Blessings for him and his family. Super generational money. Get your money, man. I'm happy. I will never be upset for players trying to get their money. No, get your money. I'm mad as a Dolphin fan because this just ties us down to somebody who has only played 20% healthy his entire career. So yeah, I can't really be too ecstatic about it, but it's pretty much it. What else we got? It's the last one. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the Bills tomorrow because I ran out of time. Sorry guys, but listen, I'm giving y'all the full recap. All AFC free agency and updates and stuff like that. We focus on Patriots and Jets today. Tomorrow I'll do the Bills and Dolphins, And then we're gonna still do the mock draft tomorrow, and I'll do a 3 round mock draft. I'll do it after I talk about the two teams because again, obviously well, um, we still gotta see what we have. Uh, okay, yeah. So yeah, let's see here. Uh, what is that? What is that? Where are we? Where are we? Oh, the last one, right? And then the other deal, linebacker Jamie Sherwood is returning to the Jets for 3 year, 45 mil, 30 mil, fully guaranteed. Um, that's good. You know what I mean? And they needed it. Sherwood is one of their starting linebackers. Has been a key piece. He's especially being in the middle. Typically the middle linebacker tends to be the quarterback of the defense. So Damian Sherwood, it's good that they brought him back and they were able to go ahead and extend him. They also need more linebackers. I mean, they got a couple um, of backups. Obviously, Quincy Williams is the starter. Zaire Barnes is the other starter. Damian Sherwood is the other starter, but they still need more. They still need more linebackers. Don't be surprised if they focus on that position as well in the draft. Obviously, the undrafted free agency, it's gonna be like this. Whoo, these teams are gonna go crazy when the undrafted free agents get going after the draft. Like immediately after the draft is over, you're gonna see teams pick up guys like Chase. We just finished the draft. Brrr, breaking news. This guy signed with this guy. Breaking news. This guy signed. It's like I'm telling you, left and right, they're gonna be picked up. Oh, we've got some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. A significant move only happened 9 seconds ago. This is why you come to Miss Phins to go get this stuff. This has to do with the New England Patriots. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Rice. New story. Patriots making a change at center with plans to release franchise pillar and 8-time captain David Andrews today, per source. Andrews is recovering from shoulder injury, surgery. If he decides to retire, the expectation is that the team would host a ceremony for him to honor his widespread contribution over the decade. Wow! Breaking news! You're getting it live right nizzle now, guys. Right now. So I guess the Patriots are gonna be looking for that that main center. Obviously they have David Andrews, Cole Strange, and Ben Brown. But in their depth chart, but if David Andrews does end up retiring, there's no way on earth they're moving forward with just Cole Strange and Ben Brown. So I expect Patriots to be actively now. This is the problem with free agency. Any O lineman to be to be picked up already has been picked up. This changes things, especially for the draft more than anything else, because Patriots have the fourth overall pick, and everybody knows. I mean, I don't know if you don't know the Patriots, but they're notorious for not picking that high. They're gonna trade that back and pick up more more picks, right? But let me tell you something. If Oh snap! I need to hold up because this changes real quick. And when we talk about the draft, next week, when we're doing the draft next week, I'm gonna talk about this, but I'm gonna show you the top three ranked O linemen. Now, I'm just going to focus on centers. I'm not even going to talk about the tackles or guards or the tackles that are really going to end up being guards essentially for the man, that are really going to be they're going to end up being at the end of the day tackles who end up really being guards in the league, right? Because they might be undersized, might have shorter arms, things like that. That might not translate too well to being a tackle, but they can be guards, right? No, I'm focusing only on the top three centers right now. You got Jake Majors out of Texas, 306 pounds, 6'3". He ran a 5 second 40. Not too bad. You also got Jared Wilson out of Georgia, 310 pounds, 6'3" as well. Ran a 4.84 40. You also got Jonah Monheim out of University of South Carolina, out of USC, California. 302 pounds, 6'4", and ran a 5 second 40. The other one, Seth McLaughlin, I think I'm saying that right, out of Ohio State, 304 pounds, 6'4". And last but not least, to round on the top five rated centers, Cooper Mays out of Tennessee, 295 yards, 6'3". Ran a 5.1 40. Those are the top ranked O linemen. Now, is he gonna be overall like, oh snap, like where can he get these guys? Where can these guys actually end up being? Well, they're picking fourth, right? Well, guess what? They can get a starter level center and not pick him at fourth. That would be criminal for them to pick him at fourth. Especially when you don't have centers going that high. I mean, the first offensive player that you have, it's gonna be Kelvin Banks, the tackle out of Texas. So you're not doing that. And Will Campbell, the other tackle out of LSU. And that's just the first round, first um first half of the first round. You're not really talking center, if you will, man, till like honestly, you could probably get him in the second round. Like that's where we're at. Like, especially, I mean, I'm not seeing none of these guys. You can get like these guys in the second round. Another tackle, offensive tackle, Josh Simmons out of Ohio State. It's a tackle. Offensive tackles are gonna go first. Like that, I don't see in the first round seeing a center being taken. Like, not at all. Which is a great thing for the Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. Great thing for the Patriots. What does that mean? They can still trade back from the fourth pick up an extra fourth. I mean, an extra first, swap first, and pick up an extra first. Maybe even this year, or if not, next year. And even in the second round, they probably still can get away with getting their starting center in the third round. Now, probably they'll end up getting him in the second round, but This is great for them. This is absolutely great. They're going to be able to get a starter level center in the second or third round, which means doesn't cost as much when it comes to a contract. Yes, there's no fifth year option, but you don't really need it. You always go ahead and sign them or leave them. But this is absolutely great for the Patriots. And you know what? It has been a good career for this man. David Andrews has been so solid for them. Like he's the one guy in that O line. I mean, they've had some questionable guards in that O line where you see their quarterbacks running for their lives and a couple questionable tackles. But I've never really questioned David Andrews as a Patriots center. Like he's been pretty good, And unfortunately, being sidelined by an injury like this, it's a bummer. If he decides to go ahead and retire, that's good for him. If he wants to go, will he be picked up by another team? Absolutely. If he says no, I want to play. I'm recovering. I'm doing whatever. I want to continue to play. They're moving on from him regardless. They just pretty much told him, "Thank you so much for your services. If you decide to retire, we'll give you a nice little ceremony. But if not, deuces. They're not keeping him. They're going in the draft, and mark my words, you're gonna see them pick that center probably in the second, late second, if anything. Trade back in the second round. I'm telling you right now, all they do is just pick up draft picks. And this is the one frustrating thing about the Patriots team as a Dolphin fan. And the reason why I say as a Dolphin fan, because I'm an NFL fan. You know what I mean? Like I want a good product. But as a Dolphin fan, every flipping year, Patriots never have to give a draft pick to move up. Nothing. The player they're always looking for just randomly, for some odd reason, always land in their laps. And I'm like, this can't be real. This can't be real. But it is. Every single time. Oh, gosh. But it is what it is. So this is good for them. Like I said, they got options in the draft. I think that they're gonna go in the draft. I don't really see any free agents left that are centers that haven't already been picked up. Unless they're like massively injured and they might not even start. Like no. So you can expect for the Patriots. I mean, they could trade, but it's gonna be too expensive. Listen, anything in the trenches is always gonna be the most expensive. So I don't see it. I don't see it. He's an all decade Patriots. Yeah, they're gonna he might end up one day in that ring of honor for them or whatever it's called. So I'm just saying, but look at that. I wasn't even trying, it just popped up embassy. Very happy. Very happy to see. Let me see if we got anything else. Any other breaking news? Nope, that's it. That's all I'm seeing. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. That's your ACE's updates. Look, I gotta do Bills tomorrow and Dolphins. And I put our Dolphins fourth in the division. Yes, I'm asking up for a real question. Because listening to me myself talking to you guys and talking about what the Patriots have done and what the Jets have done, I mean, I don't think we're last. I mean, look. Dolphin fans, we will survive. We're not number one in the division, and at this point, with the move the Patriots are doing, yeah, I feel that they have leapfrogged us into second. Again, we won't really know till the end of the season, but Patriots are having a really good off season. They are. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. What up, Cat for Life? Athletics, Deanna Rossini reports teams around the league think the Bengals asking price to trade Trey Hendrickson is ridiculously high. Would you make the move? I don't know. Uh, we don't have really money like that. We don't have money like that, so so let me see. Just checking to see if there's anything else. I mean, regardless, we'll talk. We'll talk about it. One interesting guy. Um, where's Cooper Cup gonna land? Ooh, we don't know. But anyways, we'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for coming in. Look at Cap. I'm working on bringing back Calais back home. Stay tuned. Okay, you work hard at it, buddy. Josh Allen getting paid so much to not win. Hey, listen, let them, you know, keep doing what they're doing. That's great for the division. You know what I mean? It's, it's great for the division. Okay. Anyways, guys, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. Really do appreciate you guys for coming through and watching. If you're catching the replay, thank you so much for that. Shout out to everybody that donate to the channel and supports the channel. Really do appreciate that, guys. Listen, we're trying to get to 2,000 before the season starts. We're almost there, guys. We're so close. We're already almost at 1,600 subs. And that's only because of you guys. That's only because of you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So hit that like button, share, subscribe, let everybody else know to come over here and subscribe to Miss Phins and everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch. If you haven't done so already, it's a free and great way to support the channel. Please come over here to YouTube. You can find it on the description of my page. Click on it. It's or I can tell you right now, www.youtube.com/Miss Phins. MISSPHINS. MISSPHINS. You can follow me on all social media for breaking news and all that good stuff. But guys, again, thank you so much. Thank you. And tomorrow, like I said, we're gonna go over the Buffalo Bills and the Dolphins free agency updates, as well as we have our mock draft. So let's get her done, guys. I'm excited. Oh, and shout out to everybody celebrating Purim. Happy Purim, everybody. Thank you. Yes, I am on holiday, which is why I'm off today and tomorrow. Baruch Hashem. Thank you, Daddy. Anyways, guys, again, please hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the like button, like and subscribe. Stay amazing, people. Be blessed. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. And as always, bye-bye. Wow, this is embarrassing.